squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on last year's national champion, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Let's see. Just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll try the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Georgia State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Slips a tackle and he's got room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield. It's small. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Dan, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. just got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Going to swing it on 2nd down, using the quick game. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Okay.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Potts. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll run play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's small. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Troy. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off a big play.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Nice man. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the start. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and then come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. He'll take it on the return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's small. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Potts. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. it's up and good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Potts. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll run it to the right. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to pass. It's Small. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Immediately fires to the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout.
Now, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open like on that last play. Just take your steps, throw it.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's small. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They boot it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Going to the running game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's a draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Takes the easy completion. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He makes a catch. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Small. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Atlanta. And a 1st half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to set the tone with the run. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Small. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the punt team. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They kick it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's small. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball, and the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Got room to work. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. To the air, it's Small. That's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 8 over Troy. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Harper.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Quickly out to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Pulls it, fires to the left.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He's got him this time. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Quarterback making adjustments. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Small. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Harper. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. Got his man.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Back to throw, it's Small. Gets it out quickly.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block on that. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Reading the option, it's Small. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job on the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Unloads quickly. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Sam Houston. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Hold on. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Going over the top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Back to pass on second down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Throws to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Georgia State comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
On to attempt to try. With the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the right. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quickly complete. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a lead. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not We talked about it in the offseason. Oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.